reformed felon. How you doing, Vicky? I can't show too much of the scene at this point. Hello, Sasha. There's actually still a body on the ground, and I don't want to put it on recording. It's to the left, farther up the street a little bit. So I'm waiting for them to remove the victim. They got southbound Federal Boulevard closed off. Yeah, this is the stringer. I can't tell if it's a man or a woman from here. I think it's a man, but I don't know for sure. Hello, Sarah. Yeah, it's sad. So, got a lot of state patrol out here investigating the accident. I'm going to assume that somebody didn't look both ways before crossing. I don't know who hit him. I have no idea who hit him. But up in front of that car on the left, a little bit further, is where they're laying and they're covered. And an Adams County Sheriff. Well, Fox 31 just pulled up, by the way. Fox 31's here now. They don't quite got it covered over there for blocking it. I don't know who did what here. Yeah, the cowboy's pretty cool. Cowboy's been there for years. Give that big cowboy your number. Any girls tonight? No. They're gonna back up their pickup truck. That must be their corner vehicle. They got it covered now. You can still see it though, but barely. But they're intentionally gonna block it in, so you can't get a good picture of it. I got a picture for the stringer of it, if they use it or not. That's up to them. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep this shot. The original, there's an original one. You know, I remember this cowboy being here from the 70s. This used to be a place like, what was it? Oh, like Mile High Flea Market. It was called Bonanza Flea Market back in the 70s. That's why this cowboy's here, if I remember right. But I remember it from way back in the 70s. Alright, they're moving the body now, so I'll go down and look this ways. See, they got southbound Federal closed here. Federal north is to one lane. And we got Fox 31 right here on their camera. It's pretty big. That's at least 25 feet tall for that cowboy. So they got their sheet up to cover now while they pick up the victim. Fox 31 pointing straight at him, looks like. I'm gonna back away a little bit so that they got a clear shot. Oh, they haven't picked them up yet. They're just putting up sheets to cover. This is on Federal. This is a remnant of the Bonanza flea market. You can see the police car in the background there, and that stands almost 6 foot, maybe 6 foot tall for the police car. So it's a pretty tall cowboy. By the way, you should recognize this scene from some of my previous videos. We got the fireworks stand across the street, up a little ways, not very far. We got the mobile home park on the left. Yeah, it's pretty tall. So we've been at this scene before. Last time it was the shooting in the trailer park that's off to my left shoulder, and then Adams County was interfering with my recording across the street from this side of the street. This is a very well lit street too, by the way. So
White, and it'll be real quick. Right? Yeah. Yes. And how clear weather right now? How does I realize you guys are? Why is it you guys are investigating? Okay. I think it's about 7:45. Yes. So I'll lead into it. Your name, your title, and 7:45. Like say, depending on how much to release, I only got a minute to do it. So. You're good. Okay. Sergeant Blake White. Okay. Okay. He's wrapping. Yeah, Interstate Sergeant Blake White is with the Colorado State Patrol, and again, sir, you can take us back to about 7:45 again. We're on 56 in Federal.
Yes, sir. So a Adams County deputy was coming southbound on Federal, responding to a call from office. He was in the left lane out of the 2 lanes. As he was driving down, a pedestrian crossed from the west side of the roadway to the east side of the roadway. As the pedestrian was crossing, they were not at an intersection, they were not at a crosswalk. They crossed in front of the patrol car and was struck by the patrol car.
And again, when you talk about crossing the street versus jumping in front of the car, any difference in that sort of narrative?
No, we're still investigating as far as exactly what happened with it. There's a lot of things that we have to look through, but we do know that the pedestrian was coming across the roadway as the deputy was driving down the roadway.
Any info on the victim?
At this point, no. We're still working on identification, but the victim is deceased.
And the deputy?
The deputy is okay at this point.
Sir, thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Again, as we talk about 56 and Federal here, all lanes or both sides of 56 between 56 and I-76 are closed due to this accident investigation. article coming up at kdvr.com in Adams County, Brighton after Fox 31. Thanks, appreciate
Good.
it. All right.
Let me get that in
Yeah,
for you.
thank you.
I'll get out a press release as well.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Get everything you wanted here?
Yeah.
All right.
So you can get off early?
Yeah, he's in the gutter
On that, or it's
on the
Josh?
right side. They threw him a distance.
Yeah.
So it was in Adams County. There is no dash cam videos. The Adams County doesn't have dash cam or body cams.
No.
Adams County Sheriff hit the pedestrian. By the way, a crosswalk is not required for the area here. I've crossed the street over here and it's not even jaywalking. Under Colorado statute, that is not considered jaywalking because of the distance between the crosswalks, the lights, and there is a intersection just a little bit to the south, which is at 55th. Yeah. Well, where he's at is over 100 feet from that intersection, from the crosswalk. So even if he survived, which he didn't, unfortunately, they wouldn't be able to give him a jaywalking ticket. You know, depends on the guy who ran out in front of him intentionally or something. You don't know. And there's no way to know because they don't have dash cams nor body cams. Depends on if the officer had his lights going and his siren going or what. He was on a service call, but he didn't say if his emergency lights were activated during this.
Sir. No worries.
I don't know which patrol car yet hit the pedestrian. What the hell is this shit? That guy's trying to go up the wrong side of the road.
Man, had our second one right there.
It's like, oh, they got that side closed. I'll go up the other side. What is wrong with these people? These people do not think about it or something. I don't know what it is. There's some nice party buses. Luxury limousine bus. Coach, 45 passenger it looks like. A couple of sunset ones. Oh, this is also the corner where the couple walked out in front when I was parked across the street and filmed the rest of them. If you guys remember that one. So they walked out right in the view of the camera and got arrested in front of the Circus Cinemas here. the adult entertainment place here. So we've been at this corner multiple times, at least this area, doing stories. Yeah, it's not a bad place to hang out, it seems. It's right down the road from my hangout spot at 72nd and Pecos. But we've definitely been here multiple times doing stories in this same block. And the other accident a few weeks back was right down there at the intersection of 76 and Federal. On the other side of that is where we did the story at the RTD bus stop, or the RTD light rail, with the guy that had I-76 closed down that wanted to jump. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4 stories here in this block. That cop is not having much luck with people listening to him. He's trying to stop him for a green light, which turned yellow. But that cop is not having a good time with directing traffic. I've heard him yell at multiple motorists already for not paying attention to directions for, turning left, even though the light was red. What's that? A noob ghost gets arrested at the park? Yeah. You guys love that. By the way, I went to court for that today for my park curfew ticket that I got with Pikes and Auto, and that got pushed out a couple more months. And then I still have my ticket one from the Parks and Rec, which I have my hearing in February on the 17th. So I actually got 2 curfew tickets to fight. One just happens to be a criminal charge, and the other happens to be the city ordinance Parks and Rec rules violation. It's like a parking ticket almost. Costly one though. The one where he asked, "Do you have an ID, sir?" And he considers that to be a lawful order to demand my ID when he's not even a sworn officer. I think this is State Patrol down here directing traffic, doing such a terrible job at it, but I don't know. Maybe it isn't. It doesn't look like the right uniform. But State Patrol will definitely be investigating this instead of Adams County. You guys want to go down and watch the cop directing traffic since he's having such a terrible time at it? Since we can't watch the other scene where the body's at right now. They'll get that cleaned up and have the body. Whoa, what happened to my camera there? It just did a flip. Did you guys see a flip on my camera? Magnetic poles just switched. Yeah. I was like, what? It's like my camera's on the stand, so it shouldn't be registering as, being turned upside down. Let's see who's directing traffic here. can't see what the patch says on this arm. I can't tell if it's Adams County, if it's state at this point. "42-inch chat box." Yeah. The guy on the right state. This guy, I'm not so sure. They're going to take control of the light here. He's going to unlock the box and take control of that light for this. Yeah, the uniform's a different color, but I don't know that his pants are issued pants, or he was off duty or whatnot. That could be Adams County. He's taking control of the light now. Oh, he's turning it flashing red. So he just changed the light to flashing red instead of taking full control of it. He's just putting it in emergency mode where everybody has to stop. That way he can control traffic easier. You never know if there's going to be more yelling. You might get some guy from the left here trying to go through, and the cop's trying to let people, or pushing people to through it. See, like this guy here, he ain't paying no attention. He's trying to get him to turn left. What's that?
Where's that? Up on the hill?
Yeah, up on the right up there where all them vehicles are.
Guy came from this side going that way. The guy got hit.
Actually, they say he was coming from the west side going east. I think that's what the officer said.
The fox said he was coming opposite from the inside lane coming on and down. I don't know if he had the light on.
Yeah.
It sounded like to me that he was coming across from that.
It's hard to say. I thought he said he was coming from the west, but I don't know for sure.
So this over there, it sounded like someone coming from this way too.
Yeah. I don't know. He was coming one way or another.
It makes a difference if he's coming this way. It depends if he had a light on. You can see that line.
Yeah.
Exactly. Come off the east. Get a good jump in front.
He ended up in the gutter over there, though. He ended up there in the gutter on the side. Unless they moved him, but he was up on the gutter. Yeah, but he's got him picked up now, I think.
Got another one. They're doing stuff in the back.
Oh, they got something at the mobile home park there? The hotel part of it. Yeah, it's all the same
Not
place.
these hotels, but the next one. Yeah, I ended the trailer park.
Yeah, it's just all the same place. Yeah.
All fucking all three, all the trailers, this trailer, all the fucking hotels. They do it, they patrol it real well. Pick them up, let them loose, and all these snitches on each other. How about Andrew?
Yeah, that's true.
I've been living here for 30 years. I've been renting before for my landlady. She's been here 30 years to put up.
Yeah.
21.
Yeah. Well, it looks like they're done with that one call.
Fucking drugs along there in the corner. Get rid of it. Quit picking them up and let them go back and forth. Snitching on each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or they got that tells me somebody in this fucking county, big shot out there, owns this shit other than Jerry.
Could be. I don't know. Could be.
That makes sense. Don't know why do you keep playing games with them when somebody don't own a big of the town?
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody's into the money there.
That fucking trailers on the corner of the vans go by there when it gets warm. The septic system can't even handle them dumping into it. It stinks like living shit.
Oh yeah.
We put a few things out in our yard and do nothing with it, and they come and tell us you can't put that in this there.
Yeah. Yeah.
These guys got a fucking trash.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody owns that. I wanted to cross there and walk up there, but that state patrol won't let me up past it.
Past where?
Past them two right there. Two stadies there. If I cross
on
there,
that side.
they'll
Yeah,
let
they
me
won't let you
cross.
go up there. You can go up the sidewalk here though. But I think their pickup's gone now, which they put the body into. Oh, there it is right there. That, yeah, that's their corner vehicle. So he's in the.
On it.
No, they don't mark him. So he's in there.
You know what the guy's name was?
I have no idea. They
Some
won't.
guy told me walking by he heard Jack.
Jack.
That's what he heard.
Yeah. They won't release the name right away.
Here comes that one that's been sitting in there.
Right. Yeah, their call's over with. The fire department already left. So they picked up the body now and
Where's the debris at?
right at the back end of that fire truck right there on the other side of it.
Sorry?
Yeah, they had the fire truck blocking part of the scene.
Just a guy on your own out here?
Huh?
Just another guy on your own out here?
Yeah, yeah. I do news. You can see the sheet laying there. That's where he was. Yeah, that's exactly where he landed. That's where they picked him up at. I can record that, but I couldn't record for these guys the scene earlier.
They ain't gonna clean up the blood. The blood will show which side of the street.
Oh, they'll clean it up. The fire truck will wash it down.
Okay?
Oh yeah, they do. That's what.
More of these
That,
tow trucks don't even pick up the debris after an accident.
yeah, I know. I know. A lot of times, a lot of it gets
Connolly.
left.
That's Connolly Tolling doing that. That's who the contract. Yeah, he's
That's
even
one of
picking
them.
up these trash.
You got Mirage, Connolly,
Yeah.
Reds. There's a few of them.
Yeah, a few of them.
There is quite a few of them that come around to pick up the things. But
Pick up what ruins our tires, they don't.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a fact.
That's the stuff that needs to be put on the news, and let's get these guys, they're big contractors and corporate, working with corporate, called the government, and let's get them in line.
Yeah. When
They're
I
not paying for our tires, are they?
when I cover an accident, I always try to stick around and see if they clean up after the accident. That they get the stuff out of the road. A lot of times they miss a lot of stuff,
They are, yeah.
and they don't even care.
They don't even care.
Yeah. A lot of times I'll go out there and kick it off to the side of the road so that you're not running it over. Oh, these guys.
He come running down here.
Uh,
Standing across that
yeah. He might have been the officer that was involved in it, and this guy's taking the report.
I think they'd get him off speed right away to when he's low. Them are state patrol guys.
Oh yeah, you're right. Both of them are state patrol,
Yeah.
so they're
They
not
got that
involved. They're
option.
just making notes.
They got that officer out of here in a minute and a half.
Probably did, yeah.
I'd like to know if he had his light.
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Yeah, but they don't
One
have.
girl come and talk to the news up here, which is they're wearing a 9 news jacket, and they said they were 7. And she said she had
She had what?
pictures from the motel room right after it happened.
Oh, after? Yeah.
All they said these guys blocked the road.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But 9 news, 9 on jacket, they said there's 7 news.
Right.
But 9 on their jacket. Each half winded out.
Yeah. I don't know if this is the vehicle that's involved up here.
Adams County car.
Oh yeah, I know that.
There's a truck up there. I want to go. He's got regular plates on him. He's a cop. He's the only gun marked off here.
Yeah.
Yes, he's state. He's the government state before.
Yeah, state's gonna investigate it. Adams County can't investigate themselves for something like this, so that's why state's here.
Get away with it in jail.
Yeah, they investigate themselves as much as possible,
Yeah.
but with something like this, they can't investigate because it happened on the roads.
Public.
Yeah,
Always get rid of them cases in jail.
yeah. So this is an Adams County vehicle sitting here. This might have been the vehicle that was involved.
They're going through the
Yeah. No, the guy on the right's in Adams County, the light blue shirt.
Yeah.
He's Adams County. And the guy on the left looks to be Adams County as well. Yeah. Yeah. So this is probably the vehicle that was involved. And obviously it doesn't have lights on now. I wonder if it did then or at any point.
You got debris underneath that back tire on the other side.
Just looks like moisture from the tailpipe. Huh? What are you talking about?
Ooh. See underneath the tires on the other side of the tires on the front.
Oh, yeah.
A
A shoe.
Shoe, ain't it?
Looks to be a shoe.
Shoe.
He's on top of evidence. I wonder if they're aware of it. Yeah, it looks like it's sticking out on the other side.
There's debris on this side. See where this cabinet is metal there.
That's just trash. Yeah, trash.
People can see me and one's over there too. Nobody's interviewing this, no problem.
Yeah.
Right here, these drove up.
So we got something underneath the vehicle.
31 got here last. 31 said they were sending through.
Yeah, they pulled up when I was down there.
They got here last. But we seen it on the 9 news.
Right.
Some other station shared it.
Yeah.
Channel 2 out here.
Well, they probably all came.
You catch the guy's name? My landlady's got 2 of them that live on the river down there. They can do them now. She's going, I hope it ain't my granddaughter. She'd do something like that just to hurt their granddaughter. She'd find a needle shot on she didn't give a fuck less about the house selling out of it. She'd do something like this just to, my grandmother moved now, she knows the good deal. And I got all fucked up. That's why I walked down here to see if it was male or female. They're not saying anything.
Yeah. I think it was male, but you know. Yeah. Some of them.
My landlady called. There were 2 vehicles in front of the house. One was stolen, parked in our driveway. We got it pushed out. Everything still didn't move. Plates were all good on it. Finally, the neighbor called. She called that night. Couldn't get through, more or less. She said and hung up. I go, what the fuck you doing hanging up on? They're gonna be here in no time in an emergency mode. So
I got what happened. They showed up because of the hang-up.
Yeah.
Of course.
But after that, Maria gets on the phone trying to rectify it, and she's sitting on the room, the boat freaking in there. So now they got 2 hang-ups in the same house. I live on the front porch and closed. They don't come to the door. They're shining their lights in there on our back side door, the porch, with the screen door open. Wouldn't you go, if you got 2 hang-ups, I think you go in that screen door towards the kitchen area, the front porch, they can see what's going on in there. Next door is that one. You go see what's going on, right?
Right.
You got something going on in that house, 2 hang-ups. Fuck no, they're sitting there looking in that window standing there. On the
Yeah,
front porch.
that's typical.
Yeah.
That is very typical.
And it was that bad.
They're lucky they didn't get shot through the windows too.
Yeah. If I had
They've
a-
done that before.
If I had
You know,
a gun,
the
I
cops.
would've.
No, I meant the cops shooting at people inside the
Yeah,
house.
if I would have been laying in bed not knowing they called,
Yeah.
yeah.
The
They would've
last time
shot
I
me.
heard somebody was inside their house and the door was open and there was a gun nearby
Yeah,
and the
they-
cop was outside
Cop
and it was
looked in,
dark.
that was out into it.
Yeah.
Cop looked in, seen the gun, black people seen the gun laying there.
Yeah, and shot
in
him.
a different room.
And
in
shot
a
him.
different room. They went in the other room and shot him in their room. In that room, the gun wasn't in the same room they shot him in.
I'm not surprised
Yeah,
about.
I seen it. I didn't watch the same one you're talking.
Hey, did you catch there's something underneath the vehicle?
Hey, hey, hey!
Did you catch that underneath the vehicle?
What's that, sir?
You got something laying underneath his vehicle. I don't know if you saw it.
Out of that vehicle?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's part of the state patrol scene. They'll take care of it.
Just wondering if you saw
Is
it.
it a male or a female?
I can't answer that, sir. Thank you. Have a good day.
We'll find out. He just drove up. I'll go see what I find out over here. What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
We're live on YouTube right now. We got 68 people with us. There's one of my buttons if you want.
So I'm on TV now too on YouTube.
Well, it's live on YouTube right now.
My voice is not my
Yeah,
face.
right.
I ain't one.
Right. Yeah, your voice is on here.
Fucking prick. Fuck all these cops, without it. I do that every time I go down and pick up 2 acres. I go down there, I get off that 16 right there, there's courthouse and fence thing. I show you every fucking judge I had, all 3 of them, names, as loud as I can, and then and fuck every public defender in this building too. Every time I get off, twice, then I cross the street.
My friend Eric Brandt, he does that all the time, but he's been getting arrested for it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who's Eric Grant?
You don't know who Eric Brandt
I've
is?
heard of him. He's
Eric
the guy that
Fuck the
walks
Cops
around
Brandt?
says fuck the
Yeah.
cops. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't standing out there at the court, but every time they drive by, I see it.
Another friend of mine just got arrested today for flipping off a cop.
Arrest.
Arrested.
That's assault, isn't it?
Well, yeah, that's assault among other things. It's a violation of his First Amendment rights.
That's right. That's
Or
free
freedom.
speech.
Yeah, it is.
And he ain't talking. He's using his hands. He's got, I got a hurt finger. All right, I'm looking at that cut I just got.
Yeah.
Right?
They intentionally did it to him. Put him in jail. They knew he had court. This is down in Texas.
Oh, yeah?
So, yeah. Auto
He's in Texas. That guy's in Texas now, Brent?
No,
Oh, different.
the other guy that got arrested today. Otto the watchdog got arrested today for flipping off a cop down there. They had to go to court there today in that county, and it happened to be the same county, Rockwall County, and he flipped them off, and they came up and detained him and arrested him for it, saying it was disorderly conduct.
Brian, he tried up his bond that he had.
Yeah, so now he's got a bigger bond to get out.
Bigger bond has to fight from inside.
Yeah, they did it intentionally. So, oh well. That's the crap they do, but it's going to cost them a lot more money in the end.
They're
Because
threatening to put me back because if any time they was program on me, they can, this year, no Washington, they can deem me ineligible to be in that program at any time, any phase, and send me upstairs and reset. Ain't that double jeopardy?
it's a resetting issue?
Yeah.
It probably is.
Yeah.
It probably is. Did they put you on probation or something?
Yeah, I'm under heavy duty probation.
Then that would be a violation because they can't sentence you to jail and to probation. But if they say you've done a probation violation, that's a whole different matter.
But it's not a violation because they're just saying I'm ineligible all of a sudden. And they approved me before I went through it. I was sent there before I went and signed it off. It's a contract with them, which is through this fucking...
Well, you got copies of the papers, don't you?
It's like drug court. I didn't sign this thing. I know I didn't because I wouldn't never sign that.
Well, you had to assign something.
I picked this up out of the filing boxes inside the courtroom that I go to. The specialized court, I guess, is the
Yeah.
court there to you. I found this paper in there. Motions for deferred sentence, and then there was this contract agreement to this program.
Huh.
Yeah. I never signed it. I would never sign that.
It was just an agreement between
Between
what, the public defender and the DA?
my name's supposed to be on it, public defender, DA, everybody's name's supposed to be signed on it.
Yeah.
I don't, well, I did not sign it. My public defender will get back to me and go down there and stalk him down. He accused me of that a while back, stalking me when I'm talking to him as he's coming out of the courthouse. I'm coming out of the UA office, he's walking by, and I go, hey, Nate, can I get that fucking paper that I left on your desk that proves I went to classes out here? Well, I don't have it with me. I go, I know that. Can I come pick it up out of your office? Well, what are you doing out here running me down like this? You stalking me?
Oh,
You're
shit.
walking down the fucking street. There's a courthouse over there. I just come out of there. Now can I have you, because you're telling me I'm doing something wrong? When I'm down there and prove exactly why I'm here? I
Yeah.
just come out and piss in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fuck with people a lot.
That's my lawyer.
That's your own lawyer.
Yeah.
Your own lawyer
My own
did that
lawyer.
to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like a public defender.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Which county?
Right here. Denver.
Adams? Oh, Denver? Yeah, the Denver County Public Defenders, they've been doing people wrong for a long
They're
time.
sending everybody to competency hearings.
Competency hearings?
Incompetent to proceed. They did that to me too.
Jesus.
They're doing it to everybody. There's people sitting in
It's
jail.
making them money is why.
It's one way to get you off in a way, but if you get convicted, if you're not incompetent by mentally disabled incompetency,
Yeah.
but you're incompetent because of schizophrenia, shit like that,
Right.
that is not developmental mental development.
Yeah.
Developmental.
But if they're sending
But if you
everybody
got
for
the-
these
tying up
this
the jail.
testing and stuff, it's making them money
It's
to do
holding
it.
people up in the jail, and it's making the psychiatrists they send you to. They send you to Logan first. They sent me twice. You
To
don't
Logan?
stay there. Yeah, you don't stay there. You get interviewed. But when you get to your
Are they
third
putting
time-
Are they putting a M1 hold on you?
No, you're not in. You're out on bond. I go get evaluated.
Yeah.
I come back incompetent, developmental. You need 2 developmental like that, and then they're supposed to throw it out. I
Yeah.
talked to guys who were still in there that is developmental by SSI, and they're still fucking with this guy. He's a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Black people.
they'll do that.
But he ain't a kid. He's under 21. And
Yeah.
they're doing it. There's so many people. This was on the news last year. There's so many people trying up that court, trying the court system. There's going to be public defenders putting in
Yeah.
on that. So
Oh,
when
yeah.
it gets to, if you end up schizophrenia and you're not developmental incompetent, then they can sentence you to the maximum, and then you go on out to their mental thing in Trinidad. Then they bring you back, and then you go do the maximum fucking sentence. It
Jesus.
automatically comes at you. I investigate all the paperwork and all.
So they're tossing you in on an M1 at that point, and then after you get done with that, they toss
What's an
you in the
M1?
huh?
What's an M1?
What's mental health hold?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Some people get to go do 30 days in Lowell.
Yeah.
Okay, I come back one good, one the other. The guy walks in the 32nd back. Dr. Evil, but his name's Evil. I'm here to make you competent. I don't even know I come back developmental incompetent, but I'm here to, I'm back too. I ain't about to get the maximum without fighting. Yeah. So, yeah. Bam, I'm competent.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I was tight then. Then the judge gets to make the decision. So he puts them both up there. And they explain how they come upon their reasoning.
Yeah.
And then my public defender puts his own investigator up there that he had come to my house to interview my landlady and me about the incident. And the investigators got me down as a wingnut dumb fuck. I'm leaning on his car while he's trying to leave, like I'm holding him at bay. I go, fuck, now what are they gonna do? And that's my own defense doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. You didn't win your incompetency part of it. Let's go on and get this done. No, he's still fighting, trying to get his incompetency because he got too much pride. Fuck me.
Yeah, well, the public defenders for Denver, they will fuck you.
Well, they're all doing it. Daniel, oh, that's the part. So I'm in the hallway. This black lady's going on. My husband, my son, 38, 40. My son, now he's incompetent, and he's gonna be sentenced now as incompetent. What do they do now? What do they do now? Well, we're bringing in some more specialists to teach our public defenders about this incompetency. Now, if mine went any farther like that, you don't get your same public defender. Now you get a new guy that's schooled in it, supposedly.
Yeah.
As he leads you all the way into the fucking news.
Yeah. Yeah. Right into the noose. Yep.
Yeah. And then the new guy, and none of the ones that are leading into the news know anything about it because they're going to start teaching them. This lady's telling them that she works for the county.
Yeah.
I talked to her a little bit, and she had to get into another courtroom after she got this distraught other lady to calm down half-assed.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Auto pedestrian accident. A sheriff hit a pedestrian. Sheriff hit him. That vehicle right there is the one that hit the person. Yes. And you guys heard it. Shit is fucked up and stuff. This guy's telling the whole story about how the Denver system body's been picked up and gone already, guys. Could you guys hear him okay when he was telling the stories? About the public defenders shitting on the people, accusing them of stalking them and shit.
Call and ask who was driving that number 031 tomorrow. So you got his copy.
031? Yeah.
Where was the body out in the street?
Yeah. The body was on the other side of the fire truck on the back end. See the water over there? See the water? They washed it down. But like I said, that's what they do. Is they'll wash it down. If you guys can see the water or not. It's on the back end of that fire truck in the gutter. It's the water where they washed it down.
So we got to get back there and the body ended up here.
But no, the body ended up back there. The car ended up stopping up here. But the body was back there.
We stopped from there to there. We were going about 40, 35, 40.
Well, he's
Like, see it or no?
no. But the release from the cop said that the officer was responding to a call. He was in a service call when this happened.
Service call. So that ain't not a fucking...
It doesn't mean that his lights were on.
Yeah, it don't mean
It doesn't mean a thing for that.
I can walk across the street right now. Everybody goes,
I don't know, I'm just having a hard time understanding that. You were on a call. How the fuck weren't you watching in front of you going that fast for that long when you hit him?
Yeah, that's always the question.
Or were you just like this?
But Adams County doesn't have dash cams or body cams, so we'll never know unless there's some video cameras out here that saw it.
That's crazy.
I don't think any of these places have video cameras that point out here. This guy's gonna get in some trouble going over there. If you watch, it's gonna get yelled at. He's in the crime scene. No, they didn't yell at him. He's yet. They're still mapping the scene though. They got out their mapper, their 3D mapper and stuff, looks like.
she's mapping it out with the pole, and their other piece of equipment's probably on the other side of this. They're getting measurements, it looks like. But they got it all washed down over there, which is probably ice by now. Because the temperature is pretty low. So he ended up straight over there, straight across. It's about by that tree in the gutter area is where he ended up. The footage I took for the news actually included the body, but I didn't put it on for the YouTube because YouTube doesn't like that stuff. So you guys won't see that. I'll have to change the name of this. Adams County hits pedestrian and kills them. Cop had what? And I got my gloves on, I can't hit the screen to see it. They had flares out here to begin with. You can see the flare stuff on the ground. They're going to be out here for a while doing their investigation. And it's pretty chilly out here too. Yeah. Wonder if this guy's had any more luck with his traffic control. Now that they got the light flashing red. I don't think I've encountered car 31 anywhere. It's 3 state patrols covering the whole street. Make sure nobody goes through. This is state patrol down here, directing traffic now. My battery cord keeps pulling on the camera. And I keep picking it too. Let's try locking it down a little bit better. It's all parked over there. Out on that side parking lot. Adams County hit a pedestrian. Adams County Sheriff. The car was back up that way. It's an Adams County Sheriff's vehicle. He was on a service call apparently in the left lane going southbound on Federal and hit a pedestrian and killed him. Yeah, they be wearing their goofy hats. Yes, the cop hit that. Cop hit a pedestrian. It's unclear if he had his emergency lights on or a siren on or anything. And they don't have dash cams or body cams. So we'll never know what happened for sure. You know, with a video account of the incident. They're both signaling at the same time. The guy on the left was signaling for them to go straight. The guy that we got on the camera was signaling them to go left at the same time. They weren't paying attention to their stuff. Yeah, I don't think they have security cameras in any of these places over here. But that's where I was parked at that one night that the couple came walking up this sidewalk and got arrested right here on this spot. And we caught them on camera. So I've done 5 stories, I'm sorry. I forgot. The fire right there the last time. So there's been 5 stories I've done in this area, at least. One at the RTD, one right here on the corner for an accident, one right there on the fire, one right here on the spot for the vehicle that was stolen that they abandoned and walked out here. The shooting one was right up the street here, and then of course the incident involving the person across the street, which was the claim on Adams County for interfering with my recording that time. Yeah, it's a popular corner, all right. There's a lot of stuff that's been happening here. Definitely a lot of stuff has happened here from this corner. Alright, I think we should get out of here though. It's starting to get a little cold standing out here. Soccer mom? Not sure. I am not sure. Look, they got the cars taped in. A lot of water down here from where they washed it all out. Yeah, high 76 in Federal. Let me get the stuff put away here, sorta. Quite a while ago now. I'm gonna set the phone down again. Get you up there on the dash. Let me get the vehicle started up, get some heat in here. Phone wasn't charging very well out there in the cold. That's all right though. Still have 88% on it. All right, let's turn the scanner back up and see what else is going on. Nothing else on Stringer right now. Let's check out Twitter and see what's up on Twitter. See if there's anything else going on. While the vehicle warms back up, so I can warm up. Oh, Denver police 2 hours ago did something on the 5000 block of Troy Street. What's that? Death investigation, first degree murder. That's 2 hours ago though. Let's see what else is going on. Stories, guys, hang on. A lot of the older stuff's popping up. 6 hours ago, 6000 block of Wadsworth. 11 hours ago, active barricades spot 11 hours ago at the 6000 block of Old Wadsworth. School's on lockdown. I didn't even see a stringer on that one, by the way. Did not even see a stringer. Alright, 2 hours ago is this one. Deputies are on the scene of a fatal collision involving a deputy patrol vehicle and a pedestrian. And Colorado State Patrol will be handling all media inquiries. We saw them talking to the media. So on the bottom underneath this, somebody asked, was the cop drunk? Witnesses, somebody's saying witnesses reports indicate the subject jumped in front of the vehicle on purpose. So apparently some witness said that the pedestrian ran out in front of the cop intentionally. Oh, here's something interesting. This is a tweet from Denver, by the way. If you guys want to read this one. If you see a Denver police activity and provide us with the cross streets as well as the time and date of the incident, if not asking in real time, we are happy to research the call for service for the area and provide you with what details are available. That's Denver police saying that. That's interesting alone right there, that they would say that. They usually are not forthcoming in information. You guys know that. Witness being an undercover cop. Crime map online. So if you tweet them and ask them, give them the cross streets, they'll tell you what's happening apparently. Anybody want to bet that they don't answer everybody's question on that? You get turned around at least while I'm sitting here warming up. And you can at least see what's going on the scene. There, now we're pointing towards them. You can see the cherries and berries for the scene. Nothing on the news yet. Oh, it's been on the news. Fox 31 already had a story on it. That's how one of the viewers said that it was an Adams County deputy that hit him. So that's details I didn't even know yet.
56761 East Colfax. Reference the motor vehicle accident around on medical RV on the scene.
There's something way out on Colfax.
No, it certainly crashed into a bed clinic in Strasburg.
Wow, that's way out there.
You're out there, or should I keep you on East Colfax for now?
No, this is not Denver. This is Adams County. We're at 56th and Federal right now. The accident happened basically between 56th and 55th. There's an accident out there by Strasburg, which is clear out east. Clear out on Colfax. What's the store on the left out of frame that has a pink, purple videos DVD sign? That's the Arcades video DVDs. It's an adult arcade, as they call them, I guess. It's the sex shop, you know, get your porn there. Starting to warm up a little bit with the heat coming in. Alright, where's mine? Can't find my towels. Oh, they got plenty of places here for buying them, apparently. That'll work. Alright. I gotta blow my nose. The cold's making my sinuses drain. Oh, they do exist. There's one right there across the street, guys. Caterpillar. I can probably... I think there's multiple ones here in Adams County that you can buy them at. Let's see here. There's this one. And I think there's one over there on Washington and 70th. I saw some on Colfax, and all the nights that we were out, there was a few of them out on Colfax that you can that are adult sex stores, whatever you want to call them.
36 The entrance to 105 Herba with 1 Sam Heineke, Lincoln Ave, Charles. 1 Sam Heineke, Lincoln Ave, Charles.
Black and Reed on Wadsworth. It's not adult. Oh, they're around. There's several places here on Federal. There's at least another one up north, if I remember right. Trying to think where. No, that's probably a strip club. There's a couple strip clubs up north of here. Oh. Okay, Caterpillar. Regular videos. No, I don't think there is. I think Redbox pretty much took that over for rentals. So you can go to Redbox and rent them. Which ticket, I should say. The one from the park ranger? Or the one from Denver Police? Well, they're both from Civic Center. One I got was with Otto and Pikes. I went to court on that one today, by the way. That one got pushed out a couple more months. The Ranger one, I have a hearing on February 17th for the park ranger one. So I don't know if my lawyer is going to represent me in that or not. I gave him the stuff from it. He's going to look it over. I don't know if he's going to represent me though. The Ranger ticket. I was on the public sidewalk. Yeah, Otto did get arrested for flipping off a cop today. Like, which side's the hotel? If it's on the right side, they got it closed off. They got it all taped off, closed off. They can't get into it, at least directly. They might be able to walk to it, but they can't drive to it. Yeah, they got it taped off, but they wouldn't be able to drive to it. But if they make their way around and park on one of the side streets, they might be able to walk into it. No, Big Smiley. It's not the biggest police state. There's a lot worse out there. I mean, if you've watched my videos, you know, a lot of the encounters are just normal encounters. Come to Kansas. There you go. I don't like Kansas. I don't even like driving through Kansas. I drove through Kansas one time. I was with my friends, and we were in his van. I happened to be driving at the time. And I got pulled over out on the highway on Interstate 70. We were on our way back from, what was it, St. Louis, I guess. And we got pulled over, and it wasn't that big of a deal up until the point they asked if they could search the van. So it was myself driving, my friend that owned the van in the passenger seat, and we had a couple in the back, and she was pregnant. And we didn't think anything about it at the time. We're like, yeah, sure, whatever. If you really feel you need to. So they made us sit on the side of the road for, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes for another cop to arrive. And then they started searching the van, and then they searched for like 20 minutes or something. And of course didn't find anything because we didn't have anything. And we finally got tired of it, and the lady had to go to the bathroom really bad. She was pregnant. So we said, enough of this, guys. This is over with. Your search is done. So that they're like, all right, they let us go. So we went down the road to the next exit to a gas station, and she used the bathroom. We all got drinks, and then we started going again. And a couple more miles down the road, I got pulled over. It was within, I think, 10 miles of the previous stop that we got pulled over a second time. And I'm like, what the hell's going on here? 2 times in 10 miles for no crime. I got a warning ticket for a broken windshield out of that, by the way. So that was their probable cause to pull you over, was a broken windshield. And they searched the van, found nothing because we didn't have anything. And then, twice in 10 miles. The cop's like insisting that I give my driver's license and all this stuff. I handed him the warning ticket. It was a different cop. Well, I don't know who it was between the 2 cops. But it was only a warning ticket the first time. And we're like, we just got stopped. It's like, what do you want? And he wanted my driver's license. And I'm like, here. I handed him the warning ticket. And it showed the mileage marker of when I got stopped. He handed it back to me and said, oh, have a nice day. He probably looked at the time in the mileage marker. So it's really bad when you can only go 10 miles and get stopped twice, right? So I do not like Kansas at all. $80-foot, not 60-foot? I don't know. No idea. Looks like they're going to have this closed down for a while they do their investigation, though. Hoping something else comes in on the radio. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of places that generate revenue. That's what they employ them for, a lot of them, unfortunately. We can go down there to Sheridan and I-70 for Lakeside Police. They're revenue generators down there. They sit down there between Lakeside Police and Mountain View Police. They sit there on Sheridan and pull over people left and right, writing tickets, generating income, generating their paychecks. That's what they do. The places are so small. Both of those cities are so small that they don't even really need a police force there. But they do have one, so they got to find a way to generate the money for them, so they sit out there doing tickets. That's what they do. People drive by it all the time. They know all about it. Matter of fact, we went out there that one night. I was with Defend that one night, and we held up the sign out there. Then Defend went out there and got where the cop could see him, and the cop put his spotlight on him. Who beats him up? Dabbing. Which cops beat people up? Probably all of them, but Mountain View, yeah, I'm not surprised. So population is less than what, 200 there? In Mountain View area, Lakeside's even less. Lakeside's only got like 20 people. I'm doing good. Levito Beaver. Levito. Hope I pronounced that right. How you doing, Chili Potato?
36
They called it disorderly conduct. That officer can say goodbye to qualified immunity, by the way. Go to the place I'm talking about. Which place? Oh, the out on Sheridan? I can't guarantee they'll be out there at this time. But I hold up my speed trap sign out there. That's actually who I made that sign for, was for that area. To hold that sign up when they're out there. I was hoping for a better call to go to, though, than to just go, you know, looking for them. Now I left my Bluetooth speaker at the house because I had charged it and I didn't put it back into the vehicle. So they have a lie or law to arrest you. Yeah, you know how that goes. They'll arrest you on anything and everything. They'll make it up. They'll make it up as they go along. But Pumpkin Center, Colorado? What's Pumpkin Center, Big Rooster? How did I find the Denver police notice on my phone? Oh, it's on Twitter, Caterpillar. I have all of the police agencies. I'm following all the police stations for the area on Twitter. That's how I chase some of the news stories. Is they'll put them out on Twitter, and sometimes the stringers put out the address and the address is wrong, and I'll go to the Twitter, and that's where they got it from originally, and then they'll have a corrected address on it. So that's how I verify addresses sometimes for the locations of the stringers. No, at least I'm warming up. I don't know how many news agencies were out here. Fox 31 was here. There was another one earlier than that. It might have been Channel 9 News or Channel 7. If it was Channel 7, my video wouldn't sell. Pumpkin Center is 10 miles out of Bakersfield, California. Yeah.
11170 York Way, 11720 York Way. Arby's daughter was gone for the past day, came home and left. Again, between Summer Curry versus Isabella and versus 1904.
So they're removing a lot of the vehicles here. If you've been noticing, they no longer have 3 vehicles going across. They no longer have tape going across, really. They still have their cones up and everything. Pumpkin Center is an intersection of highways 94 and 71 in the middle of nowhere on the way to Colorado Springs from where you live. I don't even know where that is. Highway's 94. Highway 90. No, that's 93 that runs across the Front Range, I thought. So I don't even know where that's at. So yeah, I don't know where it's at. That one I'd have to look up on Google Maps or something.
3 North 79, code 6.
Here comes a tow truck, it looks like.
With Missouri plate, Boyd John Williams 657, Boyd John Williams 657.
Yeah, they're bringing a tow truck in to 12th, the Adams County vehicle. So the scene will be clear pretty soon, guys. Goes from Lyman to the Springs. Really? Okay, didn't know that. It looks like Mirage, maybe, for the tow truck. I can't tell. He's coming in to pick up the Unit 31 is the vehicle that was involved. So they'll pick that up and get it out of here, and then their scene is going to be pretty much done here.
We have an open line with a disturbance. There's a female requesting crisis intervention. History at this address. Unit D dated 2000. I copy that. And these determinants is just part of DV, so we changed it to a DV in progress.
So the tow truck's up there picking up the vehicle. It's like they're moving vehicles around over here. Probably opening up the northbound side, maybe. They're gonna pick up their cones, probably. That's what it looks like. He's moving some cones. So they'll open up both lanes of northbound Federal. Looks like, maybe. Hard to say what they're doing yet. They still got the cones out there. So my lawyer's gonna fight the park curfew ticket on constitutional grounds, I believe. I don't have any paperwork on it, so I don't know what he's filed on it already. But I know he filed something today, a motion, and asked one more time.
George King Queen 298, George King Queen 298, I'm going to be at wrong lane 85.
It's Brighton up there. They're busy again. They do a lot of revenue generation up there in Brighton, it seems. I hear them a lot on the scanner.
Copy 2226.
But you do have
Copy 2226.
the what was my train of thought there? That was about Brighton. Oh, I don't even remember. Yeah, be smiley. Yeah. Yeah, my lawyer even said that it was, you know, illegal for them to have given me a ticket on the sidewalk. No, I didn't read that actually. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. In Brighton, a lot of the streets are like 45 miles an hour and 35 miles an hour, and they'll swap back and forth type thing. And people do what I call the Brighton 40. They'll go 40 miles an hour in the 45 mile an hour zone, and they'll go 40 miles an hour in the 35 mile an hour zone. And I see it all the time. And even sections where it's 55 out there on Bridge Street out east, there's some sections there that are 55 miles an hour. They still go 40 miles an hour. It's like that's their set speed through Brighton, 40 miles an hour. Don't matter what the speed limit is. Come on, give us another call to go to. The cell phone in a box. Oh, it's sitting next to me. And I don't have my Bluetooth speaker with me. It's at the house. People not paying attention there. Cops gotta yell, yo! To get their attention so that they make the turn. Oh, them old phones that were in the bags. I used to have one of them. Murder? Not that I know of, Caterpillar. I was reading off the tweets from earlier. There was one from hours ago. That sounds like Commerce City there. Hey, Joko, what's happening? Yeah, they're right close to home, too. So those of you that arrived late here for this one, this call is a stringer, and it's an Adams County sheriff hit a pedestrian here at this scene, and apparently the pedestrian jumped out in front of his car intentionally, but I can't verify that yet. Yeah, a cop car hit a pedestrian, killed him. What happened? Oh, this was a fatal. The pedestrian did not make it.
17 does try to track down the victim. We'll confirm they said they're in the Wanderer.
The suspect is in the apartment RV. You should be in the laundry room.
Okay, your contact in the apartment was 1807.
801-907.
Jumping out in front of cars. Yeah, it could have been. I don't know. I know if I saw somebody jumping out in front of cars and a lot of cars missed them, I'd have my camera out. They're getting closer to getting this street open. Alright, looks like they got the cones on the north side, northbound side out of the street now. So northbound's completely open. So now he's got just the cones on this side for southbound. Hello, Jamie Smith. How you doing?
Yes, sir. It's the Dawson Square apartment. 8750 Dawson Street. Coming from apartment 1204, can hear a lot of banging around.
So they're picking up the cones here on this side. They still have cones past the light. They're still pushing people to the left side to turn left. I'm doing good.
Contact with Jeremy.
Would you like me to call her?
I can ask her if she can meet me on that north side of her apartment complex or building.
Unit 72's out there in contact or on scene. I don't know where they're at. I'm gonna guess they're gonna be off Pecos. And I'll bet you that's where those guys are heading somewhere. They're I think they're gonna jump on the highway. Yeah, they're jumping on the highway. They're heading towards Pecos, looks like. And this guy just blocked me in. They're opening up one of the lanes, it looks like. Cops trying to push him up the street now. And he's got the car stopped right there. Oh, yeah, they're letting him through now. They got the right lane open. That's where the accident happened. They're all getting out of here, though. These guys are here gonna pick up the cones. Looks like.
It's going to be a white Honda sedan. It's got the driver's side door open for the past 3 to 4 hours.
Not much. Triple X. All right, they got most of it open now. They're going to pick up the rest of the cones right now, and I think they're going to be gone. Officers going for the light to turn the light back on right now. This is a fatality, Jamie Smith. This is a Adams County PD hit a pedestrian here. Yes, they hauled the police car off with the tow truck. What'd they say that was wrong? Oh, come on. Well, let me view the deleted message. Don't worry about that, as long as they're not saying anything wrong. 69. Yeah, unhide them. If you hit them, unhide them. They're not saying anything wrong. They're not spamming a site or anything. It wouldn't show anyway. So, just repeating the comments. Yeah, well, they're adding in some other stuff, but that's cool. That's fine. Yeah, with emojis. Yeah, don't dump them out if they're not saying anything wrong. So the street's open now, guys, looks like. And they're backing up and picking up their cones now. He'll have his cones picked up here in a moment. Why? Is there something wrong with sex? Might have been a woman. You never know. You male or female? Triple X? How you doing, Spike Love? It's a bot.
I'm sure information about this RV is just provided someone's overdose sample location.
Ah, I see, 69. It's a cop bot.
PD lobby. There's a couple parties. Seems like it's just gonna.
All right, they got all their cones picked up, and they'll be pulling out of here any second. We'll go over here to Pecos and see what we can find.
62320. Can you just check if that party's name is Isabella Marker?
Wait a minute, we just got a stringer.
Do you know who she's supposed to be with right now?
Hang on, guys. Let's see what we got.
That's the call I just came from.
We got a stringer.
I'll be seeing with you in just a moment. Okay.
It's way down south. University and Harvard. This is a DPD officers on scene at East Harvard and South University Boulevard on a death investigation. No additional information available at this time. Monitor Twitter feed for additional information. Anyone with information, blah, blah, blah. Crime Stoppers. All right, where's Harvard? South of I-25. All right. So it's south of Evans by 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. 4 blocks south of I-25. I-25. Yeah, we're going to it. Yeah, we're going to it, guys. Actually, we'll go this way. Street's open anyway. We'll go over here to I-25. Head south. I could have headed south on Federal, but the highway was right here. So it's probably quicker getting across. Besides, the speed limit's actually higher on I-76 than it is on I-25. It's 55 on I-70 down there, and it's 65 over here. We don't lose any time heading northeast, coming around for 56th and Federal. We end up here at 58th, basically, a little bit off of 58th. So we don't lose much north and south because of the speed limit being higher. Larry the wiper blade. You named him. No, I'm on I-25 right now. I-25 southbound. We're going south to University. People are passing me like I'm standing still. Yeah, it's Denver. There's the stadium right in front of us. So we're coming up on Colfax. Empower Field. We keep changing the name of it. It should just be Mile High Stadium is what it should be. I should have never let the corporations name the stadiums. We're coming up on Alameda now, not too much further to go. Miles to go yet. This is Evans. So we got, what, 4 blocks? Or district this is. District 4, maybe? Alright, here's Iliff.
Radar 79, code 6.
We got 2 blocks to go here. This light is where it should be. We're at Harvard. Alright, I see some patrol cars. Oh, I can't turn right here. I should have, yes, I can turn right. I'm gonna go into the parking lot. Alright guys, there ain't a whole lot out here for flashing lights. But I need to end the stream, get the stringer, and I'll come back. You guys know how it goes. So I will be back. See you guys shortly.